together at Dancing with the Stars this last week, and you said you were doing like a golf party. What was it again?
24.
Oh, 24. Amy, you get it?
Yeah, I get it. Like 4 in
Yeah,
golf.
they went to Top Golf.
Got it.
Yeah, look at that. What'd you do? So you guys go out and you took a bunch of friends to Top Golf, and you guys had a birthday party?
We dressed up like golfers, and I'm horrible. The worst golfer in the history of golfers. And I do themes every year. I feel really good about this one. I think it was the best one.
Lauren Elena is here. Hey, we were talking about on the show a couple days ago how people will get their nails done whenever they're thinking about getting engaged because they don't want to have a picture of their ring with their fingers. You know, because they don't want bad nails. Now, whenever Alex proposed to you, did you have your nails done? Did you know it was coming?
No, I never get my nails done. I get my nails done 3 times a year. Twice a year.
For
all
what?
the award shows. I get them done for the award shows. That's about it. My fingernails always look really sad and manly. But, I did have them done.
For your proposal? When you
I
proposed?
did because they planned it out. And I feel like I catch everything, but this was the one thing in my life I didn't catch. My niece, his sister's daughter, Tessa, she's 3, and she asked me if I would take her to get her nails done for the first time ever. They got the 3-year-old involved, so I went and got my nails done, and then he proposed the next week. So 4 times this year I will get my nails done.
You guys dated for 6 years?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We just he proposed before the 6-year mark, but we just celebrated 6 years of dating.
So what's up? What's the plan? You guys have a date yet?
No, what the plan is to get married. I
Yeah,
have
that's
that
a good plan. I like it.
That's about it. There's just been a lot going on. I've been really busy and a lot of family stuff, so we just haven't really made a plan yet, but we're working on it.
Do you know where? Do you want to go Georgia, Nashville? What do you want to do?
Well, probably Nashville. If I had like my perfect world, I'd just run away and get married, and then we'd come back and have a party. But our families would, there's lots of people who want to be at the actual wedding. So I don't know. I may
There's
just
pressure with that part of it. Because it's not just about you. When you have a wedding, it kind of has to be about other people too, right?
I know I'm so stressed about like bridesmaids and their dresses and all of it. It's just stressful. I was not ever the girl that planned the wedding. Like lots of girls from early on planned their weddings, and I never did. I was such a tomboy, and all I wanted to do was be on stage. So I just didn't. I knew I would probably get married, but I didn't plan it at all. So now I'm like, really? I couldn't have been a little bit better at being a girl as a child. Now I have to be good at it as an adult. It's way harder.
I was with, and you were there too. We were at Dancing with the Stars, and Erin Andrews, who is, one of the hosts of the show and is big in the NFL, she said, this is before she yelled at you. She said, I was just listening to Road Less Traveled, doing squats in the gym. She said, is Lauren Elena nice? Because I want to yell at her right now. And I was like, Lauren Elena's the nicest person. Yeah. And so then she yelled at you and said that, right? She was like, I was just doing squats to your song. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember it.
Okay,
I told
all right.
everyone. I've told everyone that she said that. The best part is she said, I was just doing squats to your song in the gym, and I thought, yeah. And then when she said Road Less Traveled, I thought, oh, she really did because we were doing ladies on the show, and I just thought maybe she was being sweet and saying that she heard the song, but she said Road Less Traveled, so I thought, dang, I need to go to the gym and do squats. Do I look like her if I do it? She is so beautiful.
Well, she was talking about you, and then she did ask, is she nice? Because I'm going to mention this. And I was like, nah, she's okay.
Nah.
I was like, she's okay. So you're nominated for New Female Artist of the Year at the CMAs, huh?
Yeah.
Look at you.
I know. I'm so excited. It's been a good year.
Well, what are you going to do if you win? Do you have, something that you're going to say, or specifically something written down, or what's the plan?
No. I've never really been good at giving the speeches, which is funny because I'm the biggest talker I know. I can talk for the rest of my life and never stop. But every award I've ever won and I had to give a speech, I look like an idiot. I get up there and I can't form words, so I'm going to prepare one just in case I win.
If you don't, and I think you have a really good shot, but we've been friends for a while now. If you don't, you should come back on the show and read your speech on this show.
All right, done.
And then we'll give you an award too for being our favorite.
Thank you.
Lauren Elena is here, man. So on Halloween, were you a Spice Girl? Is that what it was on your Instagram?
Yes, I was a Spice Girl. I was.
That was a
Scary
good one.
Spice.
I saw that picture.
Thank you.
Who came up with that idea?
Day of Halloween, I said we need to be the Spice Girls, and my assistant and I ran around Nashville and all the Goodwills and found those costumes. Day of.
And then what did you guys do Halloween night?
Nothing. We took the picture and we gave out candy, and then I actually did end up going down to Tin Roof for about 20 minutes and decided it wasn't for me, and I went back home.
So you went out to Tin Roof's a bar here in Nashville. It's like a
Yes.
bar where they have live music. Can you go out and not be bothered?
Define bothered.
Well, okay, that's fair. Can you go out and people will just let Lauren Elena like do her own thing?
It depends on where I go. Nashville's usually pretty good about it because there's so many of us roaming around. But I've noticed in the last year I get recognized a lot more, for sure. But I don't care. I'm a social butterfly. Come talk to me.
You ever put on the sunglasses or the fake mustache and be like, I'm not Lauren Elena?
When I was 17, right after Idol, 16, 17, I wore a black wig to the movies, and someone recognized me still. And then they said, when did you dye your hair black? And I had to tell them it was a wig. So I decided that might not be the way I want to go with my life. Because then you just
Especially
kind of look
now.
like, you look really dumb when they realize you're wearing a wig and then you took the picture. Yeah, it wasn't like the highlight of my life.
Lauren Elena is here. She has a song called Ladies in the 90s, which you co-wrote with one of my friends, Jesse Frazier, and Amy Wade. So tell me about this song. I just kind of want to know what you're thinking when you go into a room to start writing the song.
So I'd been sitting on the idea for a while. Sometimes I go into a room and I have no idea what I'm going to write. I try my best to always have an idea, but I don't always know if it's going to be the best idea. But this was one that I really, really felt good about and really wanted to write because I grew up in a time where there were so many women on the radio. Like every childhood memory I have is on the radio is like Whitney Houston and the Dixie Chicks and Trisha Yearwood and Faith Hill and Shania Twain and Garth Brooks obviously was on the radio too, but it was just like a lot of women that were just being women and being proud of it. And I don't know, it's been really hard to be on the radio. Obviously everyone talks about it, but I wanted to write a song recognizing how powerful it is when women are on the radio rather than being like, why aren't women on the radio? I wanted to celebrate how powerful it is when you hear women on the radio and how amazing that is. So I just did a little nod to all my heroes, and that's my favorite. I'm really proud of it.
Even Britney Spears.
Even Britney Spears.
Even
I have
Britney
to show you a
Spears.
video of me dancing to a Britney Spears song when I'm about 7. It's really ridiculous. My brother's in the background eating a piece of pizza, not amused. It's like if you meet my brother, it's us now. He still sits in the background and eats the pizza and ignores me.
Lauren's out on the Reasons to Drink Another tour with Cole Swindell and Dustin Lynch, but you're also going on tour with Blake Shelton next year. And you're like, this is cool because, and I know this, I'll brag on you a little bit, because you are what's considered direct support, which means like you're directly the big act right in front of Blake, which means you're not the baby opener that comes out when nobody's in there yet. You are that's really cool, and I'm really proud for you.
Thank you. I'm so excited. I don't even know what to do about it.
So you're gonna go out with Blake. That's got to be a fun like vibe, right? With Blake and his whole giddy up.
He's the best. I always joke and say he's like the male personality. He's like a male version of my personality, just a goofball and always trying to make people laugh. He might be a little better at it than I am, but I got time. But we filmed the video to announce the tour, and we had so much fun. I pretended to be a bartender, which was so scary. because I just really overpour. So I don't think there's a future there for me. But he was so sweet and just a really good guy, nice to everyone there. You know, there were a lot of people in the room, and he paid attention to everyone, and just, I really respect him, and I think his music is amazing, and my whole family is so excited. Everybody I know is calling me like, we got to go to the Blake Shelton show. I'm like, you haven't seen me since 2011. Everybody wants to come to the show.
Let's talk for a second before you get out of here about Dancing with the Stars, because you came and performed on Country Night. It was awesome.
Yes, so much fun. I'm going to be a dancer on the show one day.
I know. I
I
hope
want
so.
to so bad.
Isn't it so fun to be back there?
Yes, I didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
It's like a family. And a lot of the people that work on the show worked on Idol when I was on Idol. So I knew everyone in the crew that worked for the show. I was like, oh, I feel like this is where I'm going to end up someday.
And Lauren was singing for a couple that I'm competing against still, which is Alan and Alexis. And you had shot a video for me, and they wouldn't let us use it because it was like conflict of interest.
I know.
So,
it was so funny the whole time. I was standing with them, and you'd be like a foot away from me, and I was like, "Hi, Bobby." Like I felt like we were up against each other. It was so funny.
you did so good, though. It was
Thank
so
you.
good. I was so happy for you, and it was so good to see you because it was like my friends were there. And, you know, I've been in California, and it's not the same.
I know.
You know, it's not the same in Los Angeles as it is back home. So
We
it's so
miss
good to see
you.
you.
It's
And
good to
we got
see
to hang
you.
out backstage, and it was awesome. Listen, I'm so happy for you. Check out Lauren's song "Ladies in the '90s." She's going to be out with Blake next year with Cole and Dustin Lynch now. Just one of our favorites. I'm so happy for you, and happy birthday
Thank you.
and everything else. And good luck at the CMAs. And listen, I hope you win it. But if you want a place to come read your speech, if you put a lot of work into it, you can have one of these microphones right here, okay?
We have to do that for sure.
Yes.
I hope I
you
win
have
it, and I hope you get to hear it on TV. But if not,
Yes. If not, you have
You
a
will still
home
hear
right
it.
here to bring that speech, okay?
perfect. Thank you.
All right, Lauren, Elena. Lauren, good to see you. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
It's about